A very warm welcome to you. Namaste and pranam. I hope you are having a good time, you're healthy, wealthy, and safe. I had also had a challenge last week, so couldn't come back. So sorry for that. I missed you all. And I was missing you in a big way, yes, because I always get some messages after the satsang and discussion. I've got lots of messages, lots of different questions as well. One of them, quite a few of them are from Dilesh Bhaitana, so we are going to take that as well. But before we go ahead, today's idea is a very special one, and that is about going towards understanding that prayers have a very special power. Prayers, if used correctly, can help you a lot. Often prayers are very misunderstood thing in this world. People think prayers are there just to get some money or some things from divine God Almighty. But I don't think that it works just like that. It works in a different way. Yes, you can get what you want, but you need to know it in a proper way, and you have to go about it in a proper way. There is a method for everything. And so, we are going to discuss that today. Before we go ahead, let's take a few questions and queries you might have. So, I hope તમે બધા ready હશો. પ્રમોદભાઈ, તમારા જોડે કઈ questions હોય તો ready રાખજો. I'm going to come to you in a moment. And I see પ્રવીણભાઈ પણ જોડાઈ ગયા છે. I think if I'm correct. નિર્મલજી પણ છે સાથે. અને હેમાબેન, so good to see you. Jai Shri Krishna. So I was just saying to them, okay, we are going to do Q&A first to start off with, and then we'll go towards our today's very important discourse. I hope you take some notes down, and we get a lot out of this session today. So it's a heavy going one, it's more deeper, more meaningful than normal, because it's a lot more to take in. Okay, so here we go. We start with the questions first. And we have got Dilesh Bhaitana as always joining in, saying thanks for the confirmation. Just let me know when it's starting, and you can send the link to your YouTube video for today, please. So there we go. I've done that, and he can log in if he wants to in that way. Now, questions. Questions I had was a very special one. Remember, we did the PM routine, and people were asking me a lot of questions based on that. So let's see them one by one. If anyone has a morning or afternoon nap, then how does that affect your sleep at night? Naps are good only in certain circumstances. So like when you are a kid, when you are a child, they help you build the body. It's good for you. Gujarati માં આપણે એને કહીએ કે બાંધો શરીરનો બાંધો મજબૂત. Same for the older people. So once you are in a senior citizen category, naps are all right. For people in the middle, we don't recommend naps, because what will happen is, if you take a nap in the daytime and you are a healthy person, you'll have struggle in the evening to get sleep early, because you've already slept a few hours in the afternoon. Evening sleep will be harder to come by, so it will take longer time to get to sleep. So I'd rather recommend for healthy people, young people, to not have a nap if they can. They can have a power nap if they are super tired, 5-10 minutes, that's it, but not a 1 or 2 hour naps. And then it says weather also plays parts and factors of sleep as well. So true, weather helps and hinders as well. If you're going through the summer weather and it is too hot for you to sleep, would you consider someone to use a fan to cool the bedroom down so the person can sleep? And I highly recommend it, because our body sleeps best at 18 degrees Celsius, around that time. So again, everybody will have different temperatures which suits them, but it might be a good idea to put a temperature measurement device in your bedroom and see how much the temperature is. The more better you can sleep, the better it is for you. Because what happens is when you're sleeping, all the brain cells are working hard to put all the messages and information into its categories and organize it. So night time is for organizing your daytime activities. And to do that, you need to go into deep sleep. So at the top is awake, then there is REM, and then a bit deeper, and then totally deep sleep. The very deep sleep is the sleep which is restorative, which fixes our problems. So if you've got health problems, that is the special deep sleep you're looking for. So if you've got a lot of rustling noise going around, children yelling, music playing around you, loud noises around you, you will not get that deep sleep. Your sleep will be disturbed. That's why we recommend no lights, no light, totally no light, and no sound, no distractions, total calm sleep. And the temperature around 18 degrees is the best. So if you have more degrees, suppose you want to keep it very hot, it's not a good idea. Okay, I got a message. I'm watching on YouTube, somebody's saying, and it's echoing too much. So, thank you for saying that, Manjiraji. I hope you can hear better now. Let's see. Yeah, there's a lot of echo. So, somebody's audio is open. Hello? Let me see what's happening. Because sometimes technical problems do cause situations like this. So, we don't want echo while we are speaking. Where are we? Come on. So, there we go. Okay, so we are trying to understand. I don't know why it's echoing now. It shouldn't echo. Is it still echoing? Give me thumbs up if it's not echoing.
No, it's improved a lot.
It's improved?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it because you got two devices on?
No, my devices are all muted up.
No, it's much better now. It was very bad.
I think if you have two devices in the same room, then you do get an echo on the Zoom.
Okay, I'll try it again because this device was off. And if I, because usually what happens is participants, if their mics are turned on, it mutes as well. Sorry, it causes echo. Now I've muted you all. Can you hear me clearly? Clearly? Thumbs up? Good. If there's a problem, then wave and let me know. Barabar? Hema-ben? Alright, Chane?
Yeah, it's still echoing, but it's better than before. Echo
Okay.
thatuche jaraka jibi.
I don't know why would that happen.
But pela karta better che.
These technical things, sometimes, you try your best and still you're getting this situation. Okay, let's see. Maybe I just added the wind foam to the microphone. Okay, so let's see. Is that better?
That's
Hello?
bit better, yeah.
Okay, let's hope it gets better. So, we were talking about sleep, and we have to be very careful because if our sleep is not right, we will never achieve our success, our grades, our progress. No matter what you try, if your sleep is not right, your day will be miserable. Believe me. And if somebody says that I can sleep, work without sleeping, I wouldn't recommend it. But if you do 2 days of no sleeping, 2 nights, 2 days, you'll realize how clinically bad that is for you. You'll really feel it. You'll be totally down. You can't think right. You'll go fuzzy. So, sleep deprivation is very bad. At the same time, little underlying one, sleep deprivation, people don't realize. They have little bit of problem and then they say, oh, I've got mood swings, I've got emotional swings, I've got hormonal problems, but they don't know they are having disturbed sleep. So dark night, darkness, no lights, that is, no sounds, and around 18 degrees Celsius. Also, crucial thing is you shouldn't carry stress in your brain when you're sleeping. I usually carry a pad and pen. So a pad and a pen, I keep it next to my bed. Whenever I need to take off something off my head, I jot it down and I say to my mind and myself, I'll sort it out tomorrow, not now. Now I need to sleep and pray. Okay? So you have to be strict with yourselves. Next one is, in winter, would you consider to keep the bedroom warm enough to keep you sleep? Because do not want to the bedroom. Yes, stick to 18 degrees and you should be fine. So that is very important. The weather of summer allows you for a nice evening walk. So should you recommend someone to go for an evening walk to get a decent night's sleep? I would say not too close to your sleep. Any exercise, even walk, shouldn't be done very close to the sleep. So at least 2.5 hour gap. So suppose you're sleeping at 8 p.m., you shouldn't walk after 6. I don't know, sometimes people try to do a lot of heavy, gym work and then come home, shower and they think they can go to sleep. It's not going to work because your system is fired up, adrenaline is already in the system, there are a lot of other hormones kicking around and you won't have a deep sleep. So we need a winding down routine. If you want to go and watch my earlier video, winding down is very important. Basically, we are not robots. We cannot do a switch on, switch off. We are human beings. It takes time. We have to go through a curve, slowly prepare. In English, we call it feelers. You have to slowly feel that you're going towards sleep now. That's the preparation. Next one. Would you have a cold shower so you can sleep better? Yes. A cold shower is very good for you. So if you have got no health problems, cold shower is one of the most healthiest thing you can do. It activates a parasympathetic system of your body and it fixes your problems. So if you can do cold showers, you have to be brave for it. It's very good for you. Okay? Cold showers. They are very powerful. But not everybody can do it. What I do is a trick. I can't bear a full-on cold shower. So what I do is, I do a nice warm shower. After the total shower is done, I sit down, relax, and then slowly turn it colder until I can not bear and I start shivering. Then I turn it off. So do you see, after taking a full shower, just last 2 minutes, I brought down the temperature of the water, so my body also temperature came down. And when my body temperature comes down, it's good for me, it's good for my parasympathetic system. It's called autonomic nervous system. There are 2 systems in our body, sympathetic and parasympathetic. Sympathetic is fight and flight. We don't want to go there. That is for the daytime. For night, you want parasympathetic to come. And that comes with cold showers. So very good. Would you recommend having a warm shower in the winter? No. Warm to nahi. Cold shower is good or medium, but not warm. I've seen some people use very hot showers. Not a good idea. Your body is going to struggle. What would you say if someone wants a midnight snack? Somebody likes to eat. I'm one of them. When waking up from their sleep. No, and no. Please no. Remember, let me explain. How shall we do that? Say, if you know how to cook, you will understand what I'm saying now. Okay? If you don't know how to cook, then you will not understand this example. Say you're making dal, lentils. Okay? Dal banao shakam, tuverni, magni, any one lentils. You put them in the pot and start boiling them. Halfway through they are boiled half through, and then you add some more dal to it, fresh, kachi dal. Do you think that's a wise idea? Because the first batch of dal is already half cooked. Now you're putting uncooked dal with half cooked dal. So by the time the first batch of dal is totally cooked, the first dal is not cooked fully and you cannot assimilate easily. It's not a good idea. Basically, my guru used to say in a very tough language, charvanu bandh karo. A cow, a goat, animals, they do. They eat a little here, and they eat a little here, they eat a little here. That's not a good idea. Ideally, in fact, cow has got 4 stomachs, they say. They eat the food and then they bring it out and chew it and then they put it back. We don't have that system. So ideally, I would say 2 meals a day in a normal situation. If you are above 40 and if you feel like, and if you can handle it, only 1 meal a day is the best way. But no more than 2 meals, I would say, 2 good meals. And nothing in between, no snacking, no crisps, no juice, no fruits, nothing. You should only eat 2 nice good meals. And that's more than plenty. Sometimes people say, oh, breakfast is very important. Not really. If you are doing breakfast, which is fine, then you only do later afternoon lunch, and then that's it. That should be 2 meals. So you should have a very good breakfast. So suppose I like to take dalia. I make porridge, put some dry fruits in it, which have been pre-soaked the night before and washed and cleaned, and then I will eat it. But that would be a heavy breakfast. In English, we call it brunch over here as well. So you would have that nice porridge filling. Of course, I would add ghee or butter or coconut oil to that porridge as well. So it's quite filling. I'm not hungry till 1, 2 o'clock. And then I have a nice lunch, and that's it. But if you have that in the morning, heavy breakfast or nice breakfast, then lunch, and then dinner, you're looking at weight gain. You'll be a well-rounded person. You'll become a big person. So don't do that. Don't increase that too much. It's not good for you. What happens if you want to use the toilet in the middle of the night? How does that affect sleep? It's not good for sleep, and that's why we recommend after 6 p.m. If you're sleeping at 8, you should not drink liquids after 6 p.m. And before you sleep, you should go to the loo and clear out the system preferably, and then go to sleep. So, if you've done that, and if you haven't had too much, there's another thing. People say, oh, I didn't drink too much water today. How am I going to the loo so frequently? There's another reason. They are having caffeine. Caffeine is a problem as well. Caffeine is good for you to stimulate you, but caffeine has a side effect. Do you know what's that? It irritates your urinary system, and so you have to do frequent visits to the toilet if you have a lot of tea and coffee. So if you're still having tea and coffee, I say don't have tea, coffee after 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, no later than that. But if you're still having it, then have it decaf. That's less caffeine, so it will not stress your body so much. I hope that helps. And final one question I have, that is, how can morning and afternoon naps affect the way you sleep at night? Again, as I said earlier on, please do not take a nap unless you really have to. Naps are not helpful unless you are very young or very old, or you got a health problem going on. Then it's a different ball game. But it's not good for healthy people in general. And that's about the questions I have here. Do you have any questions over here, Pramodji, Nirmalji, or Himaben? Anybody, you can unmute and ask. If not, then we go towards today's discussion.
What happens if you can't sleep at night?
Sorry?
What happens if you can't sleep properly at night?
Okay.
What's the best thing to do?
Yes. Okay. Sleep is the toughest thing for a lot of people. Sleep is supposed to be easy. But number one thing to do is, sleep is not by body, it's done by he. So you have to work on your software. Hardware, yes. So, Couple of things, I hope you got better. Number one, start to do cardio every day, half an hour if you can. Cardio meaning, I'm not saying running, but you can do brisk walking. It's good on your joints. Okay, so you should do brisk walking or cycling or swimming. This way your joints will not get hurt. You should do exercise. If you haven't exercised in the daytime, sleeping, your sleep won't be of quality, high quality. Remember, to go deeper in sleep, you have to go higher in activity. If you have a sedentary life and you're sitting around all day, say on computer and working, and then evening on the sofa, sleep is not going to be fun. So exercise is very important. Remember, our body wasn't made to sit on sofa all day or on chair all day. Our body was made to work hard. This body is supposed to work. Physically, you should sweat at least once a day. If you're not sweating, then you're not using the body right. Do that with your car if you want to know. In general, I'm saying to everybody, if you sit your car around in your garage for a few days, you will see when you turn it on, it takes a little while more than normal. And if you leave it for a few months, it won't even start. Everything, the whole system of your car will seize up. So this body seizes up. And then you say, oh, I've got arthritis, I've got this, I've got that, I've got this problem. Well, the problem is that you're not using the system well. So yes, every day cardio, a little bit. I'm saying 20-30 minutes, not too much. Secondly, don't have a heavy meal in the evening. Don't eat too much. Eat light, if at all you're eating in the evening. Very light. Third is, take a pad and pen and jot down all your stresses, worries, concerns, everything that is in your mind. Just put it on the pad and paper before you sleep. And fourth is a tough thing to do, but you should do it for your health and life. And that is, if you have troublemaker family member. See, friends are easy. You can, if there's a friend who you don't like and is giving you trouble and aggro, you can just stop calling that friend. So that's easy, isn't it? You're done with it. But you can't do that with the family. If your family member is doing that, then it's a tough one. So you have to find a way to fix the family member, in the sense you cannot fix anybody, but you have to tell them that I want less of you because you are giving me aggro, you are stressing my system. It's not helping me. So we need more distance. So more space. You have to get rid of that kind of situation. If you have a toxic personality in your life, no medicine, nothing will work. Okay? Gujarati માં આપણે કહીએ હસવું ને લોટ પાકો બે કામ ના થઈ શકે. You can't laugh and eat at the same time. So, we cannot work on cross purposes. You want to get rid of trouble people out of your life. Or at least, if you cannot throw them out, you need to increase the distance between yourself and themselves. Take that, notepad out everything, eat healthy, not very heavy, and exercise. If you've done that, and if you want, you can do a little bit of malish in the evening as well. It's very good after a quick 5-minute shower. Then you'll have a very good sleep, I believe. If you try all this together, it will be amazing. You'll sleep like a baby. Try and let me know. Any other questions? You might want to unmute and ask. Bye.
I'm just going to say કે આપણે exercise નું તમે કીધું ને, if YouTube પર છે 15 મિનિટની 20 મિનિટની 25 મિનિટની with no equipment to get cardio.
Yes.
Plenty of exercise. એટલે બારે બી નહીં જવું પડે. વરસાદ ને બધું પડતો હોય ને આપણે મન નહીં થાય પણ ઘરે કરી શકીએ. Very good exercises જેને કરવી હોય તો.
Yeah, I would say YouTube is a godsend in that way.
Yeah. Lots of choices. Weights ને બધું કરવું હોય તો એટલે હું કહું છું. It's very good. Plenty of choices.
I agree with you. So nice. So you do your body weight. I always do body weight, and then sometimes I've got dumbbells and them lot. I've got the kettlebell. Kettlebell is very good. So
I think without આપી પાસે ઓલો YouTube પર જોતા હોય તો બીજું કોઈ કરે તો time જતો રહે and you follow.
Yes.
I find that the easiest. But you're absolutely right કે ને જે દિવસ સારા હોય તો walking is the best.
It's the best. That's why I said yeah, brisk walking is the best thing. You shouldn't do a very slow walk. If you've got adrenal problems, so if your adrenal glands are messed up, meaning you've got a fatigue problem going on. See, how do you know you've got adrenals burned up? When you are fatigued, when you're tired all the time, even after waking up after a good night's sleep, if you're tired, that means your adrenal system is messed up. In that case, we recommend slow but long walks, at least 1 hour every day. Slow walk. But in general, for a healthy walk, you need to do brisk walking, not slow walking, not running, but in the middle. Because if you start jogging, you will, most of us nowadays in the Western world and so on, we are eating too much food, drinking too much calories, and therefore our weights are too much. If you start jogging and running, you will hurt your joints. Knee joints, ankle joints, hip joints, they will go. So running is only for people who don't have heavy weight on their system. Okay. Anything else? Okay. So we go towards today's discussion. Very, very important. Prayers. The mantras over here, the verses, they are going to be in Sanskrit language. Most people don't know these verses. And writing it out in lyrics, I thought about it, but pronunciation has to be taught by a guru. You can't just pick it up like that off the shelf. So it's not going to work anyway. That's why I didn't put them on. You want to use the mantras, the prayers of the Sanskrit mantras, as a sound therapy. Have you heard some foreign song which you really like and you like to dance on it, although you don't know the lyrics of it? That's it. It's the magic of sound. So sound is a therapy. Some music can make you sad, some music can make you happy. And we are going to use mantra therapy to understand. And if you want to, then slowly, we will do the mentorship program and I can teach you the mantras, how to pronounce and sing for yourself. But for now, use the recordings that I provide you. And if you want those recordings, the regular people, apna je group ma che, so Hema Ben, yourself, Pramod Bhai, Manjira ji, Dilesh Bhai, and so on. I'll send you all on WhatsApp the audio. If you want it, I can also email it. So there you can put it on your phone, on your iPad, whatever you use, and then you can listen to them. So just now I'm giving prescription of 3 mantras only. One in the morning, 2 minutes. One at night, 2 minutes, and one at food time. Again, less than 2 minutes. So nothing long. But if you think that I've got 10 minutes today, I can spare for meditation, relaxing exercise, I can do that. I've got 10 minutes. That's the time you should do Sandhya. You should do Sandhya prayers. Again, I've done that whole for you. And I've explained it in English as well after each verses, so you don't have to guess what it all means. So I'll say the mantra and then I'll explain it in English as well. Okay? So Sandhya is 10 minutes. If you have time, 10 minutes, you do that. Otherwise, that 2-2-2-minute prayers are very powerful as well. Okay? So let's go ahead and understand that. Jai Siya Ram. I hope you're well. Welcome to another discussion of our daily routine. How can we unlock the ancient secrets of our gurus and saints? There is wisdom in their research, years and years of hard work. And so, we start by going towards today's topic, and that is close to my heart. Prayers. Often prayers, I believe, are misunderstood. People want to beg for things. Can I have more money? Can I have more children? Can I have this? Can I have that? I believe prayers should be reserved most of the time for thanking God. We should we should look at our lives And at the same time, if we look all around us, a lot of people feel that they don't have this, they don't have that. Correct? There's always something missing in somebody's life. And that's why kings and queens, when they used to attack one country and gain their land, gain their wealth, they wouldn't stay there and say, okay, I'm done. They would go to another country and fight another war. Keep on killing, keep on getting more and more land, more and more gold, more and more horses, more and more. You know what I mean. So, there's not enough on this earth for somebody's greed. It's like asking how many shoes, how many pair of shoes should you have? 1 pair? 2 pair? Okay, let's say 7 pairs for your 7 different colors of shoes. You know what I mean. Most people will not wear 7, they will have more than 7 pairs. Today's world is an interesting world we live in. Of course, as we know, it's constantly changing. But we need to come back to the idea of thanking God for what we already have. Rather than being upset of not having what we want, we should find a way to say thank you for what we have. And that's the prayers for mainly. We need to set our mind in the correct direction. The best place to start is at night. So, if you have followed my previous discussions about PM routine, you should follow that and conclude that routine when you are about to go to bed with a prayer. Thanking the divine energy, the God Almighty, for everything God has done for us and helped us and supported us. Now, some of you might ask, what did God do for us? And that would be a very good question as well. So here we go. We need air to breathe, otherwise we die. So God gives us free air, plenty of that. Second, we need water, because most our body is made of water. Again, God gives us plenty of water. Unless you want to choose to live in deserts. There's plenty of water all around. And the third one is food. Every few hours we get hungry. So God grows free potatoes, cabbage, tomatoes for us. All you have to do is go to your garden, start sowing the seeds of apple and pear and whatever you want, and God will grow for free. And so we should find a time to say thank you. Not to please God. God doesn't want our thank you. Our thank you will not make God happy. Because if our thank yous would made him happy, now look at the flip side of the coin. If we didn't thank him, we would be thankless. So would he be upset then? That these guys are taking everything and not thanking me? I believe personally, God is above happy and sad. Saying thank you is learning for yourself to learn to be an attitude of gratitude. Learning to see the positive side of life, meaning I have enough things. I have lots of things in my life. I have lots of, relations, friends, family around me. That you are acknowledging. And that is part of gratitude. So at night, before you sleep, we are going to do a prayer. That's the message. We do a prayer, and after that prayer, we contemplate the meaning of the prayer. Because of course, the prayers are in Sanskrit language, so everybody can't comprehend it. So we go through that. After that, we go to sleep. So let's go ahead and listen to the evening sleeping time prayer. Om Yajjagrato Duramudayati Daivam Tadu Suptasya Tathaivati Durangamam Jyotisham Jyotirekam Tanme Mana Shiva Sankalpamastu. In the evening, that light which goes away, it goes further from me, and the sun sets, and I witness it. And in that witness, I go towards my sleep. I prepare for my evening routine, and I pray that my mind be filled with beautiful and helpful thoughts for the wider world. May I wish joy and happiness for all the people in this world. Om Shantihi, Shantihi, Shantihi. Good night. And after these prayers are done, you go to sleep. In the morning you wake up. Ideally, if you can do a quick prayer before you go to freshen up, just a small one. One mantra would be enough. And then we would do the meditation on the importance of those verses and then go and freshen up. So we would call it a morning prayer. Followed by breakfast or lunch, whenever you are having food, there is a bhojan prayer. So a prayer before you eat the meal. The prayers are very meaningful. So let's go ahead first with the morning prayer now and understand it. Om Prataragnim Pratarindram Havamahi Pratarmitra Varuna Pratarashvina Pratarbhagam Pushanam Brahmanaspatim Pratah Soma Mutarudram Huvema. In the early morning, as we begin the day, as we rise, we invite the power of Agni, the fire, the holy fire. And that is the sun which gives us the morning rays and energizes us. It's the great purifier, the Indra, the cosmic energy we welcome. Mitra and Varuna, sun and ocean. We welcome the Ashwins, the twin divines of nature's energies of Prana and Udana. Bhaga, we welcome Bhaga as a spirit of grandeur and glory to ourselves. Pusha, meaning nourishment. May we ask for energy and vitality. Brahmanaspatim, the Supreme Lord of the universe and the divine world. And we also welcome Soma, which is the herbal energy of herbs around us. And finally, we welcome Rudra, the Lord of justice and freedom from evil and ailment. A very good morning. After this morning prayer, we then go towards the lunchtime prayer. At the lunchtime prayer, we are saying, thank you to the divine energies for giving us nutrition and support so that we could live long and healthy life. And so, this is the Bhojan mantra. Om Annapate Annasya no Deyannamivasya Shushminah Prapradhataram Tarisha Urjanno Dehi Dipade Chatushpade. O the Lord of food, you grow these grains for us. You provide us nourishment. You give us food that is capable of bringing nourishment and getting rid of diseases. O God, please give us prosperity. Please give prosperity to the person who is giving this food to me, that is cooking this for me, helping me. Also, please give the energy and blessings to our family, the humanity at large, and all the animals, whether they are two-legged or four-legged beings alike. May your blessings and nourishment come to all of us. Thank you. After the Bhojan Mantra, we go for the meal, we eat the meal and thank the Divine Energy, God Almighty, for giving us nutritious food. After this prayer, usually people would go about their work and then come back in the evening, freshen up, do their PM routine, final prayer and sleep again. Now, I'm going to add another layer on this. If you have some time, or if you can make some time, it would be nice to do a prayer called Sandhya. Sandhya means joining. And joining happens 2 times, mainly in the 24 hours, where the night meets the day. And that happens 2 times. In the morning, when the night meets the morning, daytime. And the evening, when the night meets the daytime meets the night. So do you see there are 2 points of union, and they are called Sandhya, meaning joining. So at that time we should ideally do, in English you can call it Twilight Prayers. So if you have time for that, ideally it will benefit you a lot. So let's go towards the Sandhya Prayers. Om Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. O the ultimate Creator and God, who gives us life and gets rid of our miseries and provides us happiness and joy. May the Divine God Almighty inspire us and enlighten our minds. Om Shanno Devi Ravishtaya Apo Bhavantu Pitaye Shanyoravi Sravantu Naha. O God, you are everywhere and your energy is radiant around me. Please bless me and lead me towards achieving peace. Om Vak Vak, Om Prana Prana, Om Chakshu Chakshu, Om Shrotram Shrotram, Om Nabhi, Om Hridayam, Om Kantha, Om Shirah, Om Bahubhyam Yashobalam, Om Kartalakar Prishthe. O the Creator of this world, we pray that our body, our eyes, our ears, our tongue, throat, heart, head and arms, our whole body becomes and remains strong. May they help us in achieving great feats of achievement in our life, progress and prosperity. Om Bhu, Om Bhuvah, Om Swaha, Om Maha, Om Janah, Om Tapah, Om Satyam. Dear God, you are the giver of life. You give us this breath and you dispel, you get rid of my miseries, and you are the source of all my happiness and prosperity. As a creator, you are the embodiment of justice and truth. Om
ऋतं च सत्यं चाभिद्धात् तपसोऽध्यजायत ततो रात्र्यजायत ततः समुद्रो अर्णवः समुद्रादर्णवादधि संवत्सरो अजायत अहोरात्राणि विदधद्विश्वस्य मिषतो वशी सूर्याचन्द्रमसौ धाता यथा पूर्वमकल्पयत् दिवं च पृथिवीं चान्तरिक्षमथो स्वः.
O Divine Creator, you were there before this world was created, and you will be there after this world will conclude. You are the energy within this world, and you are the Creator in this world and in the space, on the earth, on the sun and the moon and all the heavenly bodies and the time and the oceans. All these are yours and you have created it.
Om Shanno Devi Ravishtaya Apo Bhavantu Pitaye Shanyyorabhisravantu Naha.
May I bring the positivity from all the directions to me, and me, I myself, mentally, I see that you are all around me, and in my east, west, north, south, above and below, you are everywhere, and so I bow you in all the directions.
Om Prachidigagniraधिपतिरसितो रक्षितादित्या इषवः Tebhyo Namo Dhipatibhyo Namo Rakshitrbhyo Nama Ishubhyo Nama Ebhyo Astu Yo Asman Dveshtiyam Vayam Dvishmastam Vojambhe Dadmaha.
And in the easterly direction, you are my Creator, and you have got no ties. You are totally free, and you protect us and provide us and nourish us. The rays of sun come to us and protect us and inspire us to do good karma in our lives.
Om Udvayam Tamasaspari Swaha Pashyanta Uttaram Devam Devatra Suryamaganma Jyotiruttamam.
O God, you destroy the darkness and you bring light to us. In this whole world, even when the world is going to be destroyed, you will exist. You are the God of the gods. You are the top of the top. And I bow to you. I, as a child, come to you and request you your blessings.
Om Bhura Bhuvah Swaha Tat Saviturvareniyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. He Ishwar Dayanidhe Bhavat Kripyanena Japopasnadi Karmana Dharmartha Kam Mokshanam Sadhya Siddhir Bhavennaha.
O God, you are very generous, and with your blessings we do good karma in our lives, which we offer it to you. And with these prayers and dedication, may we succeed in the 4 special choices of success that we have, meaning dharma, may we become spiritual; artha, may we be financially free; kama, may we have a very good family; and finally, moksha, liberation.
Om Namah Shambhavaya Cha Mayo Bhavaya Cha Namah Shankaraya Cha Mayaskaraya Cha Namah Shivaya Cha Shivataraya Cha. O the Divine Creator, you are peaceful and joyful for us. You bring joy to me and happiness. And with that, we request you to do blessings for such joy and peace for us to stay forever with us. May we bow to you and learn to be humble. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. And we conclude with thanks and ask for peace for ourselves and everybody else.
So now I'm going to ask you a question. Who thinks, okay, tell me one by one, if you would like to unmute yourselves and tell me, how long do you think the Sandhya was today? This last Sandhya prayers.
10 minutes?
I think about 5 minutes.
About 2 minutes.
It wasn't 2 minutes. I think you liked it too much.
5 minutes.
Okay. It was 9 minutes and 18 seconds.
Wow.
Okay. And what I'm proposing is that all these 3 1-minute prayers and this 9-minute 18-second prayers, I'll send it to you as an MP3 via your email or WhatsApp, so you'll have it today. I'm so happy and to see Sudarshan ji. So very nice to see you here, Sudarshan ji, Dr. Saab. Wonderful. Namaste.
Namaskar, Om.
Om ji.
You are doing such a good job, in so much in detail. So many prayers from the very early morning, getting up. Thank you very much, really. It's excellent program to make us so aware, You have great knowledge. You are blessed by Mata Rani. You are blessed.
आप सभी का भी आशीर्वाद है, आप हमारी बड़ी हैं, and just so people, some of you might not know you, Dr. Kapoor, she is MBE and she's great seva, she does great seva for the community, and she is very active in Patanjali Yoga Peeth Trust, the trust of Baba Ramdev ji, and she is a very great philanthropist, and she takes yoga classes, teaches yoga for the wider world for health, and she is very good at bhajans as well. So she sings Mata Rani ke lovely bhajans. So, wonderful, Sudarshan ji. An honor.
सब आपकी मेहर है, आपके आशीर्वाद है, ब्राह्मण के आशीर्वाद, ब्राह्मण देवता के आशीर्वाद.
जी. Thank you. Hanji, so now we open the floor for question and answers based on what we discussed today. Any questions you have? Anybody?
So I would like to know, are you going to continue or this was one of the episodes?
Oh, no. There are total going to be 11 episodes of these things. 11. This is just one of them. So we have done 3 more before this, and there'll be a few more to come. So I've made a package of 11. Once a week, every Wednesday, 6 till 7, somewhere around that time we do it. Sometimes shorter, sometimes longer. But we try to be within 1 hour. So there will be 11 small video clips, and I'll eventually put it in a YouTube playlist for you. So those who want to go back to the discussion, they can click on that and listen to it again. And I'll also put all the materials to support it. Like today's video was just a video. Then what happens is, if you shut down your Zoom, you shut down your computer and go back to your work or studies or food or whatever sleeping routine, you might forget tomorrow what did we discuss today. So to help you and give you the material to go with our discussion, every time I try to give you a cue sheet, checklist of what you should do daily based on that particular video, In today's case, I have made 4 video clips. So morning audio clips, sorry. So you can put it on your phone, on your iPad, and if you don't even know these mantras, don't worry. You don't even need to understand it. It's like music. When you listen to a nice song, you don't know how the keys are played, how the drums are played, how the guitar is played. All you do is enjoy the music. So don't try to make sense of it if you, because it's PhD level science. This is very, very high level Sanskrit from Vedas. Sorry? Yeah, so that's why I'm going to provide you audio clips as well. So all you can do is put it on your computer and play it, or on your phone and play it. Hanji bhai, bolo bolo.
Will you be writing them down in English? Mane Gujarati nathi avadતું. So
Yeah, so for now I'm recommending don't read anything.
okay.
Just close your eyes and listen to them.
Listen, okay.
The sound therapy, yeah, like you would listen to any song and you would enjoy the song. Use these prayers as a mantra therapy. That somebody else is reciting for you and sending you the positive vibrations. Look at it that way.
Okay.
Because, see, first I was thinking, let's put the lyrics on the top and I can write it down. And problem is when people try to pronounce it without training from Gurukul and knowledge, with studies of grammar of Sanskrit and everything, they mispronounce things here and there. And it is wrong to mispronounce because it's like a formula. These mantras are a formula. It is Anushtup Chanda, Gayatri Chanda, Trishtup Chanda. It is made in a particular format. It's a poem and it has to be sung in a particular way. It has to be pronounced in a particular way. Only then it makes an effect. Otherwise it doesn't do effect. It falls out. है ना? So it's like दाल बनाते हैं, चावल बनाते हैं, सब्जी बनाते हैं, तो कोई नमक ज्यादा हो गया तो भी पंगा, कम पड़ गया तो भी पंगा. That's why what I did was I made the whole dish and give it to you. I'm not asking you to make the dish. And when you want to learn how to make the dish, we will do a separate course for that. We'll do that on Sanskrit itself. कि भाई संस्कृत में ऐसे pronunciation होना चाहिए, ऐसा होना चाहिए. So we'll do that. But for now, I want to just give you pakki pakai khichdi. You just consume it. Okay? So I'll send you the audio files by the usual way I used to send it to you before.
Okay.
Or batao.
Sorry, I missed I just saw this on Facebook today. So there was 3 more before today's session.
Yes. They are there on YouTube as well. So if you go to the YouTube, you'll find them.
All right, I'll catch up on that.
And I will make a folder. As I said, I'll make a proper playlist for this. So if you can't find it, don't worry. Just now enjoy every week this session that we do. Today's session is heavy going, but the good thing about this one is you're not doing any hard work on this one. You're just accepting it and taking it on yourself and just letting the kind of music play in the background. जैसे हम काम करते हैं और music नहीं बजाते. You can do the same over here, but I'm not saying you can do that in that sense, but you can sit and just do meditation, just relax and let the Sandhya wash over you.
Okay, thank you.
And this is slow and steady effect. So if you do this continuously for a week or 2, you will find that you are more happier, more joyful, more relaxed, your sleep is better, you eat better, your relationships are better. Slowly they will start to improve. प्रणाम जी बाबू जी, ओ दर्शन जी पधारे, हमारे प्यारे दर्शन जी पधारे. Okay, let me introduce Darshan ji as well. He is one of our great sevadars as well, like as I was just talking about Dr. Saab, Dr. Sudarshan ji, Kapoor ji. I was talking about her as well earlier. I introduced her, and Darshan ji is a chief coordinator for us from PIPT in the whole of England. He is very close to the Baba Ramdev ji. Like he does great seva as well. बड़े सेवादार हैं. Day and night seva करते हैं. I don't know how he does it, but he does it. So we are very proud of him. He does the yoga classes constantly, regularly, 24/7, 365. Subah sham, subah sham, subah sham. So he is like clockwork. Good to meet you, Darshan ji. Pranam. हाँ जी, अनम्यूट करके आप भी 2 शब्द. जी अनम्यूट करना पड़ेगा आपको। हाँ जी, अब बोलिए।
प्रणाम टू एवरीवन। ये तो सब स्वामी जी की और आचार्य बालकृष्ण जी की कृपा है, उनकी परमात्मा की कृपा है जो सेवा वो मिल रही है। कोशिश कर रहे हैं जितना ज्यादा से ज्यादा कर सकें विद द सपोर्ट ऑफ ऑल द पीपल। लाइक हेमंत जी बहुत हमारे मेरे सपोर्ट, यू नो, दिस गिविंग अ लॉट ऑफ सपोर्ट ऑल द टाइम। सो सेहत के लिए योगा तो बहुत जरूरी है। दिस इज आवर फूड, especially in the morning. So to get the benefit, get up early morning and do yoga. So you can
Yes.
join. Yeah.
प्लीज आपका कितने बजे है और कैसे लॉग इन करना है वो भी बता
सुबह-
दीजिए सभी को।
हाँ 7 बजे सुबह है, हम 6:45 आ जाते हैं। पहले हनुमान चालीसा चलता है, फिर मंत्र होते हैं और उसके बाद 7 बजे पूरी क्लास शुरू हो जाती है। एवरी डे ऑन द जूम है, तो मैं ग्रुप में डाल देता हूँ, ग्रुप अपना जूम द आईडी चार्ट में।
हाँ जी, और मुझे भी डाल देना ये, तो मैं अभी ये जो ग्रुप है ना उसमें डाल दूंगा।
हाँ नहीं, मैं आपके पास तो भेजा हुआ है ना, आता ही है आपको,
या
आपको आता ही है।
वो रेगुलर वाला तो है मेरे पास।
हाँ वो ही है ना, सेम, नेवर चेंज।
यस, ओके।
तो अभी हम 6 तारीख को शिवरात्रि कर रहे हैं, वो आपको याद है ना, आपको भी।
बिल्कुल, वो तो बहुत बढ़िया प्रसंग होगा। And those of you who don't know what we are talking about, I'm going to just show you a picture in a moment, which you can understand that we are doing a Mahashivatri celebration, and this is again organized and done a lot of hard work by Darshan ji. So here you go, have a look at this poster. You can see it, everybody, just now.
Yeah.
If you want to take a picture with your phone or later on, you know, just write it down. This is the details for it. So we are going to celebrate Mahashivatri in this way.
That's on the 6th of March.
Yeah.
शाम को 6 से लेकर 8 बजे तक।
Okay? Got it. So, we are going to have a good time. I welcome you all to join, and I'm also happy to welcome Urvi Ben Kevda from Africa. Our dear sister has joined in today's session as well, and we welcome you, Urvi Ben. So nice to see you here. If you want to ever join in via Zoom as well, the Zoom link is there. You can use it. You can check it from the Facebook. There's a Zoom link there. Basically, the username, login number, and password. Simple as that. So you can come via Zoom, and that's an easier and better way to talk with each other, because otherwise it's just a one-way system with you. And so yes, I'm seeing here a lot of people have joined in. Dilesh Bhai Tanna has left some messages there. Jai Shri Krishna Hemang Bhai on YouTube. He's also asking, what if you have ADHD and that is affecting your sleep? Well, that is a serious problem. It's not an easy one, okay? But I would say yoga will help, meditation will help, exercising will help, and I would say if you've got any extra, weight on you, please get rid of it. That will also help you immensely. Make sure you are not having any refined carbs, any sugars. Cut out all the sugar from your food. Cut out any sweet thing, anything that has got refined carbs, like white flour, like bread, like potatoes. Just totally reduce them for a while. Lose that extra weight, and it will help. If you don't have that problem, then do the other bits which I said. And Manjiraji is saying, thank you for your time preparing this. Let there be a better world to live in. May God bless you. Thank you very much. And Darshanji has already shared this on the chat. You can copy the details if you want to later on. It says to join the yoga class, the Zoom ID is 747-254-7914, and password is easy, 1111. I like password like that. Easy wala hona chahiye. Sometimes people put complicated names and everything. I don't like it. Keep it simple, bhai. There's enough things to worry about in life, isn't it? Okay, before we close, I think we are out of time. Any quick questions? Otherwise, we can continue.
Can you put this by password for yoga? No, and what was didn't write it down.
Yeah, 1111.
No, 11. Yeah, that was password. Sorry, the
And a login details is 747
747
254
254
7914.
14. So this starts 7 a.m.
Yes.
7 a.m. Yes, you must open the camera if you are on the Zoom.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
I'm sure you'll like it. He does very good yoga.
Okay, now I'm gonna join. I do in the morning, it's okay.
Okay.
YouTube anyway, so
Yes.
try. That's simple. Thank
Okay,
you.
then, shall we conclude here?
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Jai Shri Krishna and pranam to you all. Oh.
Jai Shri Krishna. Thank you.
See you next week.
Good night.